Well, there's another example of how animals have changed over time. I mean, now you would never think about having a cow in downtown DC, but at that time they didn't have milk delivery and you didn't have grocery stores. So if you wanted milk with your breakfast or any kind of dinner, you had to have a cow on the property. And so cows were just roaming around there for all those years.
And maybe it was doing the job of the lawnmower too. It's
Yeah,
great.
well, that gets us into Woodrow Wilson and his sheep, right? In World War
It's one
One.
of his favorites.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love the story of Old Ike. Old Ike was Woodrow Wilson's ram. During World War One, Woodrow Wilson sent his gardeners off to the war effort, and it was sort of like I'm making a sacrifice, and look, I'm going to bring in these sheep to mow the lawn at the White House, and then we'll auction off their wool and donate that to the Red Cross. And so you had all these sheep, and then there was one ram there, and that was Old Ike, and he was cantankerous. And people at the time, like reporters or whoever was at the White House, would just throw their cigar butts on the ground, and the ram got addicted to chewing tobacco. Like it started chewing the cigars, and
So
like
funny.
yeah, even to the end of its life, like the guy who it was rehomed to after Woodrow Wilson left office, that guy would feed Ike cigars like a couple times a day. And if you were walking around with tobacco and you didn't share, the ram would nudge you, and he would get more and more aggressive if you did not share with him. So yeah, I wrote it.